Aloha! This is PappaZappa. It's been quite some time, but we're back for Hades 2. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Admittedly, I do have some news to share.
My task began immediately following reports that Kronos found a way to gain the upper hand against Olympus. We just didn't know which sort of way. But now I think I do. Your sisters, the three fates. He got them, didn't he? Is that why you're here?
You ask while making clear to me that you already know. I ought to have been there when it happened. Perhaps the fates knew I lacked the strength to protect them, so they protected me.
How did he find them? What does he want from them?
I don't know how he found them. Few beings with knowledge of their whereabouts exist. As to what he wants from them, and this is a conjecture of my own, surely he'll try to influence their weavings from here on.
Oh.
So yeah, like I was saying, some news. I ended up getting sick and dealing with some drama, so I didn't have a chance to record
Our cauldron.
for a bit. Oh, this is big. We can go to the surface now.
Now, my blood is bound by fate, yet blood
So I ended
runs
up playing a second save while I was sick, and I did beat the game. So this is less of a blind Let's Play now. In fact, I wouldn't really call it one until like the epilogue, and more of a curated Let's Play, akin to my regular ones.
Come, spirits of the dead.
So yeah, I know a bit more now. It's pretty cool that we've gotten access to the hot springs now.
It is done.
There's some other areas you can open up.
Someone around here probably wouldn't mind a quick dip.
Right, and that's with the friendship mechanic. What I find interesting is, despite having that mechanic, I couldn't end up actually maxing anybody out on my other playthrough, so hopefully we can do that this time around. Let's see here. We're good on Fate Fabric. We're good on pretty much everything. So we're just going to hold, because there's some items we can get later on that will be useful. Okay. Ambrosia.
Had one of my dreams, Nem. Your mother was there. And my father. He showed concern for her. She was under the Titan's spell.
Mother Nyx made a mistake in trusting Hades with so much of the underworld. This realm was never his by right, not till the fates decided otherwise. Mother worked hard. They were probably just trying to send her help.
You're saying the fates granted my father authority over the realm of the dead just to give Nyx a hand with all her responsibilities?
That's right.
Huh.
A moment, Goddess. Our shades have proved unable to approach the House of Hades, so they've no reports about the way the Titan fights. I'm afraid you're on your own for that one, Goddess.
Oh, I can give you a report myself. He looks rather frail, but he's quick. His scythe has significant reach, and he can freeze me at a moment's notice, but only for so long. And his forces are present to ensure I'm outnumbered.
Freeze you? Meaning he tries to stop you using time, but can't hold you for long. Just as the Good Witch thought then, eh? It means his power over you is limited. You're the one that can't be stopped, not him.
It hasn't felt that way to me as yet.
Interesting point.
May I?
Now I did notice that we need more cattails, so let's go ahead and plant these. And as is tradition, I mean, the tradition for this series thus far, since we've had access to the surface, is to go up there for a little bit and then die and then come back down. I think we're going to do it a little differently now that we have complete control over being able to go on the surface because of that latest Chingy. So basically what that means for us is
Eternity.
we're going to be doing one run per episode now. So now we have the moon. That's good. Let's see here. We're going to need more ash before we can do anything else. Do we want to activate the Enchantress? Yeah, no. The Artificer sucks. I don't like that one. Death is definitely like the best. Centaur is awesome. The Unseen's alright. It especially helps if you have a run that actually requires it. Let's see here. Can we afford to make the black coat yet? No, we need adamant. Adamant is something you're going to get from the surface. Oh, hey, there's rod of fishing.
The rod of fishing.
These help you get bones. And it looks like on our playthrough here, it would certainly benefit us being able to do such a thing. I'm going to go ahead and grab the axe. And then for keepsakes, our best bet would be to...
The file.
Perhaps, Narcissus will be helpful here.
I sense a great weight bearing down on you, young one. Not quite as bad as what old Atlas got, but still.
What do you advise as my next move, Commander? To pursue our enemy in the underworld? Or come to the aid of Olympus?
Well, not to be all greedy here, but I say go wherever you can get the stuff you need the most right now. We got some stuff down here they don't got up there, and so on, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, you tell him, Skelemaeus. Anyways, we're gonna go up. That's just the natural way of things here. I think they did a pretty good job making the split
My
paths.
curse. I feel alright.
Alright, Poseidon. How much ambrosia do we have? It's just one. We're gonna avoid giving gifts then for now.
Frustrated trying to take down Kronos' niece? I know the feeling all too well. But now you're here upon the surface where Olympus reigns supreme. At least for now.
Alright, so what we want is the title ring, definitely.
Greater might.
That's one thing that I learned the hard way, is how efficient the casts are. I thought they were basically meaningless. I mean, charging it up like this is kind of meaningless in my opinion, because you have to really put yourself in danger to do that. Ooh, nice, a hammer. We're dealing with them alright. Okay, sweet. And let's get our Daedalus hammer. Now, I find that prioritizing attacks is definitely better, so rapid hack, probably Colossus Slash. Just we take less damage, we're going to be spamming attack a lot. And we'll be doing more damage while we're doing it. Now, if we can access... The bats are not yet activated.
Do anything with this right now.
So we just need to kind of think about where we want to go before we go in. And... you know what? A Hermes Boon sounds good.
Shades are trapped within that pylon there.
We found out previously that if you destroy that, the shades will go and help you out. Let's take these homies down. And then if you charge up, we've got ourselves a nice little circular attack. Now there was a pretty cool Daedalus hammer I found that can make that circular attack a bit more effective in my opinion. So hopefully we'll find it in the upcoming playthrough. Or this one, who knows. In my experience, you don't usually get more than 2 hammers per playthrough. But it is entirely possible to get a second hammer. Usually near the end of the run. There we go. Excellent.
Don't know exactly what you did, or maybe Hank, but you seem much more yourself than last I saw. That's great, because to make it all this way, you're going to need every bit of strength and speed.
And that last part was cap, but most of it was true. Hasty retreat? Yeah, that's good.
Should head to the main square.
Alright, perfect. Now, how does this work? Turn next to the... Yeah, why isn't that turning them right out there? Sometimes the doors will be open on the side of these encounters, so you can kind of take advantage of that.
The barrier's lost some of its strength.
Alright, let's go on and get a Hephaestus spoon. You gotta watch out for these treasure chests here. They just spawn enemies, really. And then we are gonna want that bronze, more than likely. The game is quite happy to give you different things to look for and resources. So any chance we see one, we're probably gonna want to take the advantage that we can. You know what? I think that's a pretty good question for today's episode. What's your favorite mythological creature? Whole bunch of them. Sea monsters, dragons, griffins, sphinxes, centaurs, satyrs, you name it. There's a bunch. I've always been fond of the Sphinx.
Mayhap I'm just a bit out of the loop is all. You need this stuff or not?
Alright, Smithy Rush is good.
I grow strong.
Okay, now is there a door open for us to go through? Does not look like it. Oh. Okay, we haven't really checked the left side yet, or the bottom. Okay, nothing there. Double HP is definitely worth grabbing. Oh hey, Artemis is gonna help us.
I'll keep them busy for you.
Nice. So far I'm noticing this Poseidon cast isn't the most effective. Like, it seems to only do damage on the initial cast, rather than continuously, like some casts. Perhaps I'm just observing it wrong. Who knows?
Eyes up, sister.
Lots of enemies in this encounter. There we go. Reach the end. Got double HP. And then we'll get an Artemis boon as well.
Artemis.
We'll give Artemis a gift.
You do know we have barrels of this stuff up on Olympus, right? Used to, at least. Damn near forgotten what it tastes like, come to think.
May the good memories come flooding back. Whenever you have the time for it, of course.
Look at you, sister. Your brother once had us all convinced he was trying to fight his way to Olympus. Now none of us can believe you're trying to do it for real.
Hermes wouldn't have asked me to go if it wasn't important. Besides, I could use the change of scenery.
Then by all means. What a time that you're on your way up to the mountain while I'm on my way down to the underworld. At least we crossed paths.
Alright, so opposing your cast may take critical damage. Yeah, that sounds fine.
My strength is yours. Watch your step.
Now, is there a door open anywhere? No, this looks more like a banquet hall than anything. Perhaps like a barracks. Okay. So, oh yeah, getting a moon thing early is good as well. Because a lot of them are pretty useful. That was the first damage. I think we've taken this round. Oh, not 100 on that. So the fact that it's gotten froth here, I think means if we get other Poseidon boons, we'll benefit. So it might be best if we try and focus Poseidon here. I've noticed that with Poseidon, it's definitely smart to try and get a lot of his boons.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I feel you closer to my light. You suppress that fate-wrought curse that binds you to your realm. I was uncertain such a thing was possible. Yet you surprise me fairly often, little star.
Alright, so phase shift is pretty good. I don't believe we've really taken advantage of that one that much this playthrough. It just basically slows everything down. Think of it like if you're playing Injustice 2 and you're using the Flash's ability. I know that might be a little bit of an odd reference, but I don't know, it's a fairly popular game in its time.
Yes.
Okay. So it's always worth going down these separately lit paths. They always have a reward, some more or less useful, like a pomegranate there is definitely good. I think the key to this first section here, and I'm trying to remember what the name of the city is, Afaria or something like that. is to try and get as many upgrades as possible before you fight the boss. Any of you who are familiar with Greek mythology, you'll figure out who it is pretty quick. I'll put it that way. Specials hit a foe with a splash. Blood game sounds fine.
A wave of power. Shamblers.
Alright, sweet. More HP. Although it was a very tiny amount. But every amount counts for that final victory. We've got one pylon remaining. So it means we've got to choose wisely what the last place we're going to go through is. Hestia could be a good choice. In fact, I think that's what we'll go with. Alright.
Cutthroats.
Okay. When dealing with enemies with armor, definitely be careful. They're not going to get stunned like a normal enemy. So you got to kind of dance around them. Make sure to avoid their attacks. Frequently dashing is definitely good. Especially with the axe here because the attacks are so slow to wind up. Are there enough of these guys? Alright, sweet.
What a stench.
You're not supposed to be up here, are you? Don't think your dad's permitted back up top, at least. But you're a witch. Must be you've got your cures for everything under the sun.
Yeah, they definitely lean really hard into this whole witch meme. Put it that way. For Hades too. Like, pretty much everything is centered around it. Like, oh, you're a witch, so you got the power. It kind of feels analogous for, like, you've got girl power, though, in a sense. Which, I mean, it isn't horrible, it's just different. It's like the difference between Dexter's Laboratory for, like, Hades 1 and Powerpuff Girls for Hades 2. And for what it's worth, Powerpuff Girls was a really good cartoon, so at least there's that. And in my opinion, Hades 2 is quite good as well. It's only got a couple weak points, in my opinion, of which I'll refrain from talking about to avoid spoilers for those who haven't played.
Observe.
Okay, looks like we got a couple things. And it looks like we get our first chance at fishing this playthrough. Really simple, you just wait for the lure to go underneath. I've messed it up a couple times, of course, but you know, it works out. And then definitely want to buy the boon here. I mean, if they're gonna give us a rare, might as well.
You've come to aid me even here, Lord Charon. Though I imagine not even you can travel much farther where I'm headed. I won't forget your generosity.
I'll buy the armor just in case.
Until we meet again.
Alright, here's the boss. Say hello to Polyphemus.
You frighten my sheep. That's a real no-no in this town.
I apologize for my transgression, Cyclops. What do I owe you for the inconvenience? I can pay.
Oh, you pay. The punishment's getting eaten alive by me. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
That seems unusually strict. There's no use following a senseless code of law.
Only kidding. I do make the rules. And I get real tired. Only eating sheep.
Okay. So when he's doing that, jump away from him. He'll go for a grab. As far as I'm aware, it's the only grab in Hades. That kick just means he's gonna throw in one direction. If he steps, it's gonna do the omnidirectional Chungus, which you've just noted there. A little unlucky we got hit 2 times in a row. And then he'll jump down with that. Whenever you see that that barrier, it basically just means invincibility. Nothing crazy. Thankfully, we're in a position where we can pretty much spam against him. Alright. I'm not really scared of Polyphemus here. He's a little bit of a tough boss if you don't know quite how to fight him. I mean, I expect we'll probably beat him. Probably, it could potentially take a Death Defiance, but I'm hoping not. We're pretty close. And there we go, we got him without a Death Defiance. Awesome. Good to see. And every time you defeat him, you're going to get some wool. This is going to be one of those items that's going to help you unlock some Arcana later on. And then we'll get to go to the next section. Goofy ass looking sheep. So this didn't really do anything, I'm noticing. So I'm feeling like it's probably worth it to switch. Let's get the Ghost Onion. It's not all the way leveled up. And then we're on to our second section. The Rift of Thessaly. I do actually remember this one. It's pretty cool. A little different from your standard downward Chungus. Oh, would you look at that? It's a kitty.
Are you lost, little one?
Definitely going to want to pay attention to that.
It's got a spectral gate.
Because there's something that you could probably figure out. Getting little animal friends would be helpful.
This must have been the closest ship.
He's a mariner, folks. You want to dodge direct, like, conflict with them because they'll do an AoE attack that hurts pretty bad. Let's get a pomegranate. Okay. Oh, get away from him. Okay. Alright. Going through okay here. Oh, we took a little damage, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. Oh, don't stand in the way of the enemy. Oh, you know, even better. Let's take some more damage, honestly. Alright, cool. Got our pomegranate. Yeah, we'll upgrade our Smithy Rush. Couldn't hurt. Now we can do it more often. Send ourselves to the next location. One thing I've noticed is that enemies with armor, they don't take more than their armor in damage. So you got to kind of keep that in mind. So you don't want to hit them with too much damage, or else it'll just be shrugged off. We could certainly use a modifier for our axe. I'm really hoping we can get a Poseidon Moon at some point. I think that would probably be in our best interest to inflict more froth damage using a cast. Scorch would be okay. Blast with Hephaestus would be fine too. Really not picky. I'm noticing a lot of damage we're taking here is because our sword slash is rather slow. But it would be less... Okay, here we go. Mini boss. Let's see what we're dealing with. Charitabus.
That maw. There's no mistaking it.
Scylla's brother is not looking so good for there. This mini boss is pretty tough, by the way. I want to point that out. So expect some damage. Might even, I wouldn't say we'll lose, but we'll definitely use a I mean, it's not definite, but there's a very good possibility we'll use a let's see, what's the name of it? A Death Defiance here. Just because we're not doing the most damage in the world. I mean, our cast is pretty much the most damage we've got. Okay, that's another one down. Thankfully, we've got the, I believe, the Moon Arcana card. That's giving us constant magic regeneration. Alright, now this is when things get a little crazy. When Olympus activates this attack. Oh shit, we ended up getting hit by one of them. But we dodged most of them. Oh, never mind. Spoke a little too soon though. Yeah, we definitely don't have the most damage this run. Oh, and there's that Death Defiance. Wasn't paying close enough attention. If we lose to Charitabus, don't be surprised. It's not the easiest, especially when we're at such a lower Arcana threshold here. Or Grasp, I guess would be a better way to put it. Okay, here comes another Chungus, I'm sure. Yep, that was really fast. Okay, I think this is the last one. There we go, and he's down. Very close fight. I don't think we're gonna make it past the second boss at this stage, but one can hope.
Look at you beneath the shining moonlight. Welcome, gorgeous, to the lovely surface of our world. Please stay as long as you like. Or as long as you can. Of late, it's been a little rough.
This is all gaining damage, so we'll just go with this. I wouldn't suspect that we stand much of a chance here. Like a random enemy could kill us, much less a boss. Yeah, it would be, honestly, it would be nice if we made it to the second boss, to put it that way. I'll take a Hephaestus spoon. It's possible we get armor. One of the hard parts about an early Hades run is the rarity of your boons. I've noticed that when you're near the late game, it's very much easier to get, yeah, like all common boons is not something you're used to. Yeah, honestly, we'll take a blast. I think it's better than nothing. And then maybe we can get HP here. Wouldn't count on it. Driftwood. The Driftwood is nice, admittedly. Oh, and Iron is good too. Oh, and there is HP. Excellent. We're going to refrain from buying the pomegranate slice because typically there are two shops I've noticed that show up when you're playing. Oh, shit. Oh, that was my bad. There goes all that HP I got pretty much. Well, it's a good thing I did it because we would be gone right now if I hadn't.
Next bearing.
Yeah, let's get Ambrosia. Unfortunately, it's a lot harder to hold the right mouse button ability than it is the left. Like, I can just charge that one up and use it when necessary. Yeah, we gotta be careful here. We're only a couple hits away from getting Chungust. Alright, Ambrosia obtained. Definitely want the max HP increase, even if it is really kind of pitiful comparatively. Okay. Yeah, one more hit, we're down. And there we go. I think we got hit by a spear. Well, we tried. Honestly, a decent run in my opinion. Yeah, so that'll be the episode for today. This is PappaZappa bringing it to you. If you like the content, consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, aloha!